I got a good question for you. What do you get when you combine a Desert Eagle and a Seagle? Well, Northstorm actually answered this question for us. It's the Seagle, one of the 2 new weapons from the most recent update to Crab Champions Early Access. Update 7, the variety update that dropped on Christmas in 2023. This new weapon has received a little bit of a bipolar reaction from the community. At least that's what I've seen around in the Discord. By the way, join that link in the description. Join my Discord too, but this is the community Discord. Tons of good stuff. You can even talk to Northstorm on the daily. But anyway, it's got a high base damage, a pretty good fire rate. It's kind of like the sniper, but less damage and more fire rate. So kind of somewhere between the sniper and the AR, maybe the dual pistols, somewhere in that region. I personally like it a lot, and I think I've got a build that'll really change your mind on this weapon if you're one of the people in the crowd that doesn't like it very much. And hey, even if you do like it, I think this might still help you out. So in general, we are focusing on 2 main things. Fire rate, yeah, I said it's good, and it is, but let's jack that baby all the way up, and of course, increasing the number of bonus projectiles. And I know that that is kind of always a general good strategy, but I'll get into the way we want to think about it here for this weapon. So for fire rate, you already know the drill. You do. There's not that many options. You've got basic rapid fire, which is about a 10% increase each level. You've got an even better version of rapid fire, the epic version called supercharged. Then you've got juiced, which is a little weaker, but it does damage, fire rate, and reload speed. And then the perk of all perks, adrenaline. It's pretty straightforward though. These have always been your options for a long time. You've already picked them up before. You'll pick them up again. Just choose the speed portal every now and then and get your fire rate up. And I will say that adrenaline is pretty nuts. I'm sure I've said it before, but it never really clicked until I went and did another Seagle run recently. Level 1 is a 50% fire rate increase, and then you get it for 5 seconds after a kill. Leveling it up again increases the amount of time that you get that increase after the kill. So yeah, big increase. And little known fact, you can proc adrenaline by taking out breakables like crystals and rocks. Insane, I know. This is huge for elites and bosses where you don't have a lot of little grunt enemies necessarily. I mean, yeah, bosses spawn them eventually, but elites don't. But you can take out a crystal rock and then boom, you proc adrenaline, you have at least 5 seconds of increased fire rate, and you can absolutely destroy them. Moving on to the bonus projectiles. This is anything, really mostly weapon mods here, that produce additional projectiles. Pretty straightforward. Bubble shot, arc shot, link shot, drill shot, targeting shot, dagger, arc, triple shot, firepower, shotgun blast. I could keep going. Do you want me to? There's probably another 20 I didn't name. But here is where we get a little bit more strategic with it. Because yeah, those are great, and they're always fun to get. Thorn shot's great, torpedo shot, all of them, they're fun. But we really, ideally, in a perfect world, and I know RNG exists, but we want to focus on the bonus projectiles that scale based on our actual main projectile. If you do bubble shot, it is great. It rips. I still like picking it up, but the bubble has a set amount of damage in the description, and that damage will only scale up if you get perks that increase your damage. But if it is something like arc shot, where that arc is more regular projectiles, more deagle shots, those will scale on both perk damage increases and weapon mod increases. So if you have sharp shot or really anything else that increases your main projectile, that will also affect these. And remember, Seagle has a very high starting damage. It hits hard. It's 25 per projectile. That's very high. So we want the arc shots, the targeting shots, the triple shot, square X shot, those sorts of things. If possible, at least a few of them, in addition to any other projectiles. All of them are good, but the ones that scale based on your main projectile, those are the better option here, in my opinion. In addition to that, we can always go back to Old Faithful that I've been sleeping on for, I don't know, months at this point. I'm not sure if I'm just trying to be a hipster and not use what everyone else uses, or if it's something where it's just been around for so long and it's been strong for so long that I've been experimenting with other things in spite of it. I don't know. But the god tier goated and scroted combo of blue shot aura shot is insane here with the Seagle. I didn't expect it. The aura kind of doesn't proc until later. Kitty, what's up, buddy? Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, yeah, typically auras, they proc towards the end of the bullet path projectile, and the Seagle shoots fast, so it's going to go really far, and that aura goes really far away. So aura shot on its own with the Seagle is very meh. But glue shot scales on your weapon damage, and the weapon damage is high with the Seagle. So it hits hard, and then obviously the aura is a nice additional amount of damage. I mean, just look how fast I am melting elites in a nightmare run. Yeah, it's not ultra chaos. Yeah, not all the modifiers are on, but this thing goes hard. That's all there is to it. If you find it, go for it. I would say glue shot is more important than the aura shot here. I wouldn't just go aura on its own, but anyways, go check it out. I've been sleeping on this combo. Then we want to get into the general perks that help all builds. Like I was saying, perk damage that scales all of your damage. Gemstone, which increases each island. Collector, which increases as you get more perks. Checklist, which increases as you get more kills. Crit, always good. Get it if you want. Crimson Haze. When you eliminate an enemy, there's a little puddle that does more damage, and that can just be a chain reaction. The reload perks, like efficiency or all you can eat. I keep talking about them in every single one of these build guides, but you don't want to be reloading. You want to be damaging your opponents, so reduce your reload however you have to. Grab these items. They always help, okay? And if you do end up going crit, I've got a new favorite item in the game. Maybe not favorite in the game, but definitely my favorite crit perk, which is Critical Lightning. Oh my god. It looks just like Crit Arrow, but they're lightning instead. It's visually stunning, and it's incredibly strong. Plus, then you don't even have to waste time with other elements. Just go lightning. Easy peasy. And lightning, like I've said, got a huge buff. Now does 100% of the stacks as damage. It used to be a third. Now it's 100% of them. So if there's 100 lightning stacks, it's doing 100 damage, and that damage is chaining to at least 2, maybe 3 enemies nearby. So it's insane. Moving on to the final stragglers, health. It goes without saying, but don't neglect it. I personally love Fortitude. Each island, each completion. Oh, Kitty. Kitty ran out. Sorry for the second interruption. But yeah, Fortitude will get your health moving up slowly but surely over time each island. It's very helpful. There's plenty of ways to heal at this point. Every update, it seems like he adds another healing perk, so just find stuff. Grab that health portal here and there. Same mindset with Econ. I will continue to say that, hey, luck, RNG, it's always part of the game. So it's nice to just have a loaded shop with tons of special delivery. You have so many pedestals, so many options, and you're loaded. You have tons of crystals, so you can just purchase out the shop. You can make Tony very happy, buy all of his wares, and then the RNG of the portal choice no longer matters because you got what you needed. And if you do have a lot of money, if you've been having a tough run, and boom, just like that, the run has turned in your favor. So yeah, don't sleep on Econ. Take some portals for Econ here and there. Okay? So yeah, all in all, Seagle kicks ass in my opinion. I like it. I don't know if it's quite S tier, but it's definitely up there. I think it's a very fun weapon. The fact that it makes a little seagull noise is pretty funny. And in general, if you go into your runs with the mindset of this general build where you want to increase your rate of fire and you want to get projectiles that scale off of your actual main projectile damage, not just random additional drills or whatever, then you're going to have a good time. They synergize really well, and you're going to get some good runs in. So that's that. Like the video if you like the video, and if it helped you out. Subscribe to the channel for more Crab Championship content. I'm your guy, and I'll catch you in the next one.